The moon hung low in the sky, painted like a slice of sweet melon. At the edge of the forest, the silver tracks of the train station hummed with a quiet secret. Conductor Owl stood on the platform, his golden vest shining under the light of a swinging lantern. He pulled out a glowing pocket watch and nodded. The air smelled like lavender and cool night mist. Far off, a soft whistle echoed through the trees. It was time for the evening journey to begin. Conductor Owl adjusted his velvet hat and waited for his first sleepy friend. Chugga, chugga, shh, goes the Nindia Train. The station was ready for its passengers. Tilly the duckling shuffled onto the platform, dragging a miniature star-patterned pillow. Her tiny yellow feathers looked fuzzy in the lantern light. Right behind her, Pip the puppy arrived with his red fleece blanket draped over his shoulders like a cape. Pip let out a long, slow yawn that made his floppy ears shake. Conductor Owl smiled and tapped his watch. "Welcome aboard, little passenger," he whispered to Dilly. Pip climbed the silver stairs and found a seat made of deep purple velvet. It felt as soft as a cloud. Chugga, chugga, shh, goes the Nindia Train. Every passenger found a spot to snuggle. Rocking gently, rocking slowly, the train prepared to leave the forest behind. The sleepy kittens tumbled onto the train next, their knitted scarves trailing behind them. They huddled together in a pile of soft fur on the long bench. Conductor Owl walked down the aisle, checking each ticket with a gentle nod. He made sure every passenger was tucked in safely. He lifted his lantern to show them the way to the snack car, which served warm milk and honey cookies. The train began to move, its wheels turning with a rhythmic beat. Ooh. The whistle sounded like a soft lullaby. Chugga, chugga, shh, goes the Nindia Train. This journey was just beginning, and the world outside the window started to blur into a dreamy blue. Rock your child gently back and forth like the motion of the train. The Nindia Train did not stay on the ground for long. As it reached the highest hill, the tracks turned into a bridge made of starlight. The wheels hummed a new song as the train lifted into the night sky. Below them, the forest looked like a dark green carpet. Pip the puppy pressed his nose against the cool glass. He saw stars that looked like tiny glowing lanterns floating in the air. Dilly the duckling pointed a fuzzy wing at a passing comet. Next stop, Dreamland, Conductor Owl whispered, his voice as soft as a feather. They were sailing through the galaxy now. Point to the stars on the screen and count 3 sleepy stars together. The train drifted through a forest of clouds that felt like giant piles of cotton candy. Each cloud glowed with a different color: soft pink, dusty lavender, and pale blue. Pip the puppy felt his eyes getting heavier and heavier. He pulled his red blanket tighter to snuggle. The journey felt so calm and steady. Conductor Owl dimmed the lights inside the car until only the softest amber glow remained. Next stop, Dreamland, he murmured again. The kittens were already beginning to purr. The sound matched the rhythmic pulse of the train. Chugga, chugga, shh, goes the Nindia Train. Rocking gently, rocking slowly, the passengers floated through the velvet sky towards the land of rest. Silence filled the train car, broken only by the occasional soft snore. Dilly the duckling had fallen fast asleep, her beak tucked into her star pillow. Pip the puppy was a warm ball of fur, his tail twitching once before going still. The sleepy kittens were a tangle of paws and ears, dreaming of yarn made of moonlight. Even Conductor Owl sat down in his chair, his golden vest rising and falling with his slow breath. The train was a safe, warm cocoon moving through the dark. Every passenger was safe. Every passenger was loved. Chugga, chugga, shh, goes the Nindia Train. Rocking gently, rocking slowly, the world outside was nothing but a soft, dark blur of peace. The Nindia Train slowed to a crawl as it entered a valley filled with silver mist. This was the final stop. The wheels made no sound on the soft, mossy tracks. Conductor Owl didn't need to say a word. Next stop, Dreamland, he thought silently. He stood up and gently pulled a golden cord to turn off the very last lantern. The kittens didn't wake. Pip didn't stir. Dilly simply hugged her pillow tighter in her sleep. The train door opened to a field of tall, swaying grass that sparkled like diamonds. Pip adjusted his red blanket one last time as the train sat perfectly still in the quiet night. Everyone had arrived exactly where they needed to.